Hey everybody, it's Christine, and this week I'm going to talk to you about whether it's better to make decisions from your head or from your heart. So what do you think my encouragement is going to be? Now, you're probably thinking, she's a personal transformation teacher. Of course she's going to say it's better to make decisions from your heart. Well, yes, so much of what we learn on the awakening path is to stop making so many decisions with our mind and reasoning and logic and analyzing and really make decisions from our heart, which is more about our intuition and our feeling and making those choices that don't make logical sense, but we feel most aligned and we feel most pulled toward. But really the answer is it's both. When it comes to making choices, we have a head and a heart, and so it's important to use both. We don't want to be all head and shut down from our intuition and all heart and shut down from logic. One of my favorite things to say to people sometimes is, yes, open your heart, but don't let your brains fall out in the process. And I had a good reminder of this week. I was making a decision between two people to hire, and both just amazing. And the first person, I just felt such a connection to him, and we really connected on a personal level, and just so kind and so generous and so informative, and definitely had experience and was really great with all my questions. I just felt like, I wanted to hire him, and his business is also newer, and I wanted to help him do that, and I just felt such a pull. And then this other person in company, I didn't think I was going to hire them, but then I got on the phone and I heard about some of their clients, and they really are at such a high level, and they were able to give me a little more strategy, and it was a little more kind of logic, but for what I'm hiring for, that's kind of what I need, to really make the project great and to help take my business and my work to the next level. But I really liked the other one better, and so my heart was like, no, I want to hire him. But luckily, I had some good talks, especially with Jill, and I was able to go, this is a decision that I have to use my head for. I have to be a little more head than heart. I need to be a little more strategic than emotional about this decision. So every decision, is a combination of both head and heart. But sometimes it requires a little more, like this one was 51% head, 49% heart. Sometimes you have to lean in either directions. So next time you're faced with a decision and you're feeling a little torn, think about what your heart says, think about what your head says, but then think about long term in terms of what your vision is and where you want this decision to take you. If it's a more feeling-based decision, then yes, listen to the wisdom of your heart. If it is more strategic, if it is more structural, if it is sort of more goal line, then it may be time to listen to that head again. You've got good brains in there. It's important to listen to them sometimes, even more than, the feelings of our heart. And I think the other lesson in this is when it comes to making decisions, we have to kind of leave our emotions out of it. Some emotions are kind of roadblocks to making a clear decision. So if you feel kind of caught between two things, can you put your emotions aside and really listen to the wisdom of your intelligence? So I hope this helped. Remember, you have head and heart. Use them both. Keep your mind open. Keep your heart open. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you leave your comments below. Much love and many blessings. I'll see you next week.